Hey Toolerinos, I'm finally getting around to showing off the tools I got at the Lehmans Antique Engine Show in Kidron, Ohio. You kind of saw a quick glimpse of them when I showed the engines on the cart. So here they are in all their glory. Let's start simple, small, I guess. So this is a nesting screwdriver. And I don't know if you're going to be able to read that, but it says Sanders Special 4-in-1, made in USA. And it has all the pieces inside, like you would normally expect. Though the tiniest one is poorly ground, I suppose. I could probably regrind that and make it into a tiny screwdriver still. But anyway, nice, all there, made in USA. I don't know why these things fascinate me. This is the third one I've bought. Anyway, alright, next, I found this nice little Craftsman tape measure. It's a 10-footer, and it says black and white, made in USA. It's a little loose, and it's definitely rusty. On the inside there's rust coming out of it, but it's not all bent up and gnarled, you know. The end still moves nice the way it's supposed to. So I'm hoping if I can take this apart and clean it, or I don't know if I have to soak it in Vaporust or what the state of that spring is inside there, but I'm going to try to clean that up and make it nice little project. Alright, next, this big screwdriver. Look at the tip on that. I've never seen one like that before. The shaft is tapered, and even, I don't know, it's got like a twisted grain to it here. It's very weird looking. And then the ferrule is really had the poo beat out of it here. It just seems like it's just copper, but and it's crooked. See if you can see how crooked it is. In multiple ways, it's pretty crooked. But the handle is huge. You know, lots of leverage. So I thought it would be an interesting, fun project screwdriver, you know. I cannot find any marks on it, at least yet. Maybe after it's cleaned up more. The next thing is a pair of lineman's pliers, which this was very rusty. I had to wire brush this a lot to get this to stand out as well as it does. And it's a pretty neat logo. It's very detailed. Klein and Sons at the top, and Chicago, USA at the bottom, and it's got the climbing lineman, and it says Klein on one side, tools on the other, established 1897, registered trademark, and even the cutters are in pretty good shape. No big nicks or nothing in them. They're a little sloppy, a little bit. Unfortunately, the side to smash, to tighten it, is this logo side, and I really don't want to do that, so they're kind of older. I looked up the date code for that, and that should make it 1946. So it's kind of an old pair, you know. 54 plus 21, 75 years old. 75-year-old lineman's pliers. Yeah. For that age, I'd say they're doing all right. If I look that good when I'm 75, I'll be happy. Next, let's see. I got this grinding wheel dresser. I don't actually have one, so I thought that would be cool. Made in Urbana, Ohio. The brand is Desmond, and it's the model H1. Unfortunately, somebody welded their initials on there. I don't know if I'll take that off. I mean, I could grind it off and, you know, hit this with the flap disc and everything. Get rid of the part line, and you know, I could make it shiny. I could make it cool. So I mean, might make a nice, functional, useful project tool. Next is these big cutters. I think they're for like tin work or duct work. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work, why there's a wheel here. This would cut like both sides, like it would make a slot. And then over here there's replaceable or adjustable crimper. And I imagine if it's for like round duct work, for crimping the end of a round piece so you could nest it into another to make a connection. I have not put the wire brush to this yet, but I do not see any maker's marks or anything. It seems very well made. It seems like it has a lot of patina age to it, so I'm not sure how old it is. If it's very old or not, I don't know. I really don't know much about these. If anybody watching this knows what these are for exactly, please share in the comments. Alright, next I got this giant square. It's twice the size of the normal ones, basically. It's 12-inch instead of 6, and it says Swanson Speed Square, big, 12, made in USA. And on this side there's a patent number, so I'll show you the patent. And then here it says Swanson Tool Company Incorporated, 1983. It's all aluminum, which means this could polish up to basically a chrome finish. And then I'm not sure if I'd be able to, put paint in all the numbers and tick marks and squeegee it off, and then clean the paint off the rest of the surface and leave the numbers all nice again. I don't know. That could be an interesting project. There's several tools that are like that I would like to try to restore, and I don't know that I've seen anybody else do it, so maybe it doesn't work so well, or maybe just no one's tried it yet, or I haven't seen the video. Alright, next item. This, I had no idea what this is, and the guy told me what it is, so I guess I should believe him. But I haven't actually looked up the patent yet. It says made in USA, US patents pending, but then on the back it does have a patent number, so I'll look that up and I'll show you the patent. On this side it says Shaler, registered USA patent. Anybody care to hazard a guess what this is for? I'll give you a second. Alright, time's up. The man said it is for putting patches in inner tubes, like for a car or truck inner tube. So this is supposed to hold the patch down over the tube, which is laying across here with the cement on it. And you push this forward and you tighten this down, and that's supposed to hold it until the glue sets. Now there's a bolt here, like maybe it could be bolted to another piece of equipment or to a post or something, I'm not sure. Or of course it could just be on the bench, and you put this on and then just let it sit there. This should hold the patch where it needs to be. And then once you loosen it back up a little bit, then you can lift it and take the tube out. So pretty interesting. Next item is another sprinkler. I blamed Big Vic for the first one, but I think I'm going to have to take the blame from here on out. I don't know why, I just kind of never looked at them close enough to be fascinated by them before, but this one is cast iron. These nozzles are brass, the fittings here are brass, the hose part is brass, but everything else, this is cast iron and this is cast iron, and it looks like maybe this was originally maybe a bit of chrome plating because it's flaking off, but you can see it was a Craftsman, and I'm not sure, how much work this is going to be to fix, or if it's even functional the way it is. But each one of these nozzles is adjustable. It adjusts the little middle bit, just like an old the end you'd put on a hose. So it's fascinating. It's adjustable. It's cast iron and brass. All right, and then last item, which was too big to fit there. All right. It is a 90-degree brace drill attachment that someone has welded a handle onto to use it without a brace. I would probably just cut this off and carefully grind this back and return that to how it was. It still spins, it still works, but you can see here, hopefully you can see there, Miller's Falls, number 51. So it's a Miller's Falls. This handle is shot. It's got some rot. It's split. It's stuck. I can't get it to spin, but this should just twist and loosen. You can rotate this on the shaft onto any side and adjust it along the length to any position that you need it to be in to help you drill the hole. So pretty cool, right? It's a project, though the redoing this handle is going to have to wait till the lathe project is done. I know, I got projects on top of projects. What's wrong with me? Don't answer that.